What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and today I am finally throwing down the gauntlet on this channel. I have been making bodybuilding content now for about 4 years. I have made multiple attempts at trying to let bygones be bygones. I have tried to stay tried not to get too far into the political spectrum, tried not to get too far into, the leftist agenda. And if you've been watching my channel for a length of time, you know that I fail on a consistent basis because I am a right-wing maggot Trump 2024 supporter and have always been. I have absolutely nothing in common with the left-wing people in this country. I have nothing in common with the LGBT groups. I have nothing in common with any of you people who are solely responsible for the destruction of one of the greatest nations to ever grace this planet. And thus far, I have been basically selling out in trying to appeal to everyone, trying to get the maximum number of subscribers that I can or that I could. There was a period of time where my channel was growing in such a way and I was getting such positive feedback that I deluded myself into thinking, maybe this could blow up one day. Maybe this is what I could do for a living. Well, the reality is that currently I set 9,571 subscribers, which is a far, far cry from anything that could possibly be considered a YouTube career. While my channel is still more successful than 95.5% of all channels on YouTube, it is a drop in the bucket compared to what I need to support myself. And so in about 10 days' time, barring some unforeseen disaster, I will be starting a new job. And so when that day comes, things in this channel are going to change permanently. I had intended to continue shooting all of the same content that I've been shooting. The job, I've taken another sales position. It affords me a lot of freedoms. I'll be spending a lot of time in the car in the beginning, so I was planning on just mounting my camera in the car and really probably cranking out more content than usual because it's nice to be able to record while you drive. But the events that took place yesterday with the attempted assassination of Donald Trump have forever changed my attitude toward my audience. So I want to make something abundantly clear lest anybody be confused. If you are not for us, you are against us. If you are not prepared to cast a ballot for Donald Trump to be president of the United States in 2024, I do not want you on my channel. You are not welcome. I will not help you. I don't care about your bodybuilding goals. I don't care about your steroid sources or your cycle advice. I don't care about anything you have to say. You are not a human being to me anymore. You are an enemy of free people. You are an enemy of the state. Anyone who is not willing to absolutely turn tail and run from the entire leftist liberal establishment in this country and stake your claim behind Donald Trump, I do not want anything else to do with you. If you are not prepared to say Trump 2024 in my comment section when you address me, then you will be ignored. If you get into my Discord and you cannot support Donald Trump for president, then you are not welcome. I do not want to have anything to do at all, period, with people who are on the left side of this country. And for all of you who say this is what they want division, they have divided us. They have succeeded in dividing us. I hate and despise every single ideology that comes out of the left. They are all completely failed agendas and they are destroying this nation, and anybody who is stupid enough to support this legislation in Congress, who is so willing to vote for local representatives who are leftist, liberal. I'm trying to keep this as clean as possible so that I can get it published as soon as possible. I am absolutely done helping any of you people. I do not care about any of your goals. I do not care about any of your opinions. If you continue to clog up the comments section on my YouTube channel with your leftist ideology, I will hide every single one of you from my channel. I do not want any communication with you at all. I consider you to be my mortal enemy. I would love to see nothing more than a revolution take place in this country and start from scratch. And I'm not going to say all the details that I think need to take place. I have made it abundantly clear in the past, but I don't want there to be any doubts, questions, or equivocations where I am coming from. If you are not a right-wing Donald Trump supporter, you are not welcome on this channel, and I will not help you with anything in life, period. I don't want to hear any of your problems. I don't want to hear any of your concerns. And I sure as hell don't want to hear any of your justifications for why you vote left. Today, the gauntlet is thrown down. You will get behind me and my president or have nothing to do with me and my channel or me and my family or me in any part of my life. And that is going to extend to everyone that I come into contact with, not just online. So obviously I have to maintain a job. Obviously I have to earn a living. Obviously that is going to put me into contact with people whose ideologies I despise. Thankfully, I live in the great state of Texas, and in the industry that I'm in, it is predominantly right-wing. There are very, very few times where I'm forced to interact professionally with liberally minded people, and when I do, I will just be even more happy to take as much of your money as I can to feed my family and to further the Republican regime in this country. I would rather side with the Christians. If I have to pick a side, I would rather support any Christian ideology that people could possibly come up with. Whatever you want to believe, I don't really give a damn. But it cannot be any worse than what is going on the left right now. And we were so close yesterday to losing the best chance that this country has in the future. And I'm not going to sit here idly by and do nothing about it. I have joked about running for president in 2028. If I'm still making content during that period of time, I'm going to do that because for no other reason than to try. You can't succeed at anything unless you try. This country needs to be changed from the ground up. Every single one of these rhinos in office need to be replaced with people just like Donald Trump. Doctors, lawyers, businessmen, CEOs, Fortune 500 company leaders. We need people who are willing to let go of their day jobs, to go into public service. That is what this country was built on. People who left their farms, their businesses, and their medical practices, and their law practices to become civil servants to serve this nation. This historical trend toward career politicians must end. And if Donald Trump gets elected, he needs to systematically go through Congress and get rid of every single sitting Republican and replace them with someone just like him, a working class American citizen who wants to see this country become great again. Not some career politician who's trying to serve out his 15th, 20th, 40th term, somebody who's been in the business of destroying this country since he was 20 and he's now 80-something years old, a vegetable on every media platform that Biden gets in. Biden is a shining example of every single thing that is wrong with our country. Nancy Pelosi is an example of everything that's wrong with our country. Mitch McConnell is an example of everything that is wrong with our country. These people must be voted out of office and replaced with real Americans. People like me, people who've gotten in trouble, people who've had issues, people who have run businesses, people who pay their taxes, people who get up in the morning and go to work and sit in rush hour traffic. Real Americans need to be running the real America. We must get rid of all of these career politicians and replace them with real working class Americans who want to build a better future together. And if you are not on board with that, I do not want you here. This channel is going to continue to have all of my bodybuilding explorations and experiments and successes and failures. But I am absolutely done being your clown, your entertainment piece. I have so many people who watch this channel for no other reason than that they hope to see me fail. When I was in the hospital, my views went through the roof. There's a bunch of hate watchers out there that are just looking to celebrate my demise. When I start having problems on my cycles and I've got broke D-game and I'm going through all kinds of miseries, my views go through the roof. I am ready to get rid of all of you hate viewers. I don't need you. I don't want you. I don't care about your views. I don't care about the money on this channel anymore. I would rather use the platform that I have built to start to work to change this nation for the better than to sit here and talk about another test E deca D-ball fucking cycle. I've already produced all of the bodybuilding content you really need to get started. So if you're coming to this channel looking for bodybuilding advice, then use your fingers, get into my channel page, do a little searching. I've already answered all of the questions. There are no questions about bodybuilding that I haven't answered, and I am coming up with new things to discover every day. So the bodybuilding content is going to continue because that is what I love the most. But I can no longer sit idly by and watch our nation be destroyed, watch it rot from the inside, and seeing the reaction from people on the left crying about the fact that the shooter didn't make his shot. I have seen so much disgusting filth come out of leftist people in the last 24 hours that I want absolutely nothing to do with you. Unsubscribe, click the button, get the fuck out of here. You're not fucking welcome on my channel ever again. If I find you, you will be muted and removed. I do not care about your views. I do not care about your support. I don't want you in my life at all, period. As always, and for the real motherfuckers out there, Trump 24, baby. Trump 2024. We've got to take this country back from the people who are trying to destroy it. So if that is what you are here for, if that is what you are about, please continue to shout it from the rooftops. This is absolutely imperative that we turn this country around, or we are going to be living in an absolute war zone before long. So as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.